Let's see, good evening. First of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Naytowhow, and I'm here to nominate Conrad Naytowhow, who is also my brother. Before anything, I just want to maybe thank the election committee for giving us that time for a grieving process before starting this election. And we all know as to why this election is happening. And because it was our brother that held the position for band councillor. And at this time, I just want to do a little moment of silence, just to, in memory of band councillor Conrad Naytowhow. Just a moment of silence, please. Good. Thank you. Thank you for that. So it is a great pleasure that I nominate Conrad Naytowhow for the band councillor position. As you all are aware that he is my brother. Conrad has been an advocate for our community, dedicating countless hours to various initiatives and causes that have made a significant impact on the lives of many. I've had the privilege of growing up and working alongside with my brother Conrad, Conrad. We all call him Conrad, so I'll be repeating Conrad here and there every now and then. So we've worked together on several projects, and I can prove to his commitment in assisting our community in various areas that needed. His passion for service is clear in everything that he does. From getting involved, advocating for changes that benefit our community of Montreal Lake, which includes all sectors. One of Conrad's most notable achievements, he has been with his work, is sharing information on social media. Today, he has his own YouTube channel, which I'm really proud of. He recognized the need for our community and he actually went and got an education on film production in Ontario in 2015. And I think he's got like 100,000 followers at this time, so that's a big accomplishment. Beyond his work with the community, Conrad has also been a strong advocate for education in our Cree language program. He has served on our local committees for several years. His efforts led to the implementation of new programs and initiatives that have improved the quality of education for students across our nation. The other one is health. He has a strong belief that we need to continue advocating for our health programs, and that leads to like prenatal, postnatal, our wellness programs in our community. His leadership skills are truly remarkable. He has a unique ability to bring people together and inspire them to work towards a common goal. He is always willing to listen to different perspectives and find common ground, even in the face of hardship. His inclusive and combined approach has earned the respect and admiration of community members from all walks of life. Furthermore, Conrad's compassion and empathy are beyond compare. He has a deep understanding of the challenge faced by communities and within our community. He's not afraid to speak up for what he believes in and has been a vocal advocate for the boards and committees that he has been involved in. In addition to his formal roles and responsibilities, Conrad is also known for his personal acts of kindness. His willingness to help others have touched the lives of countless individuals and that have inspired others to follow his footsteps. Conrad is an awesome role model in our community, and I'm proud to say when it comes to living an alcohol and drug-free lifestyle, he sets a great example in our community. He is a great family man who loves our community. He is big on family beliefs, tradition, and practices. He understands the needs of our people and is very welcoming, and is just kind to everyone. He's got a big heart. He loves people. And with that, I present you, Conrad Naytowhow. Thank you.
So Alan, if you'd like to accept, come up here. So Alan, we'd like to open the floor for you now. You start the clock on your first words.
All right, thank you to my nominator, Delia. Did a good job. Awesome. And thank you to my secretary, Bernard, and also for the prayer. And good evening. Thank you to all that come to sit with us. It's kind of a small crowd, but it's still membership. And also the opening prayer, I think I mentioned that here. And if we have any elders that are present, that are great to be with us today, and any current leadership, and those that are watching online, we're on the interagency page for the nominations. And I'm also recording on the camcorder, just in case we need to use it. I'll give them the option of what they want to do with the video card. Kanista kita minanas ko mana hote biya epiat hote ipidis ka kano suna ya ako ya ito lagi nagatigo ako skis na lagi tawin naga kumatita po. Thank you, Delia, for the moment of silence for our past leader and late brother Arnold. And also the idea, I think I was thinking about the idea of what a leader is, and even though that I haven't been elected before, I ran a couple times, and the whole idea of being a leader, I think, is mostly of being a role model, and also being a alcohol-free and drug-free, and also having the capacity to listen. And it's important. That's what I also want to say, that it's important. And sometimes they say that when you're first elected, you are in training, and it's not that at all, because you have to know what the policies and procedures and all that are in running governing a nation. And having been in different boards, different committees, like justice, like police management, like membership and child and family, I've been a part of those in the past, and I've learned the process of the process of policies and procedures. And I'm kind of more of a stickler to fine print. So the meetings have kind of lasted a little bit longer because of that. Also, right now I'm on the Kitaskino steering committee, and I've been there for a couple of years, maybe more. Also been on the Cree language project committee, and I think it was awesome to see the app roll out here last week, and it was a lot of work that a lot of people put into it, and a lot of time, and might have a little bit too much fun at times, but it was awesome to be a part of that so far. And I'd like to probably extend that idea a little more to something a little more enhanced in Cree language and learning, because it's an app and you can use it and all that, but I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do the data research on it, how it's being used and when it's being used, if it's being used at all. So after we figure that out, I think I'd like to stress a different program that is more interactive for Cree and more of a hands-on learning approach. And I also like to use possibly the internet for that too. It's almost like watching live online learning. And one of the things that we never hear people say is, I love Montreal Lake. And I was thinking about that because our community is kind of, a lot of people call it names, and I think Murder Lake is one of them, and things like that. And we need to change our outlook on our community and try to imagine actually caring for your community. And in order to begin that, I think it's going to take a lot of work. Because like Ricky was saying about homelessness and mental health and addiction, saying like, well, the truth is if you venture down the road 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can find drugs like crystal meth, like cocaine, like all that. And venture another maybe 10, 15 minutes on each side of the river, we can find that also. And a little further down and further down, so it doesn't take much to go find it. And then you can go this way also, down towards this part of the reserve. It's kind of sad how easy it is to actually find. And then when I think about our young people and how much of an access all these runners and all these dealers have while we're trying to provide programming, and they're all around here and they're circling us like vultures almost, and hoping that they get more customers. And that's something that I think can be focused on. And also, I was thinking about the empty houses and why are the houses empty so long? And they have people can access them at night, and there's nobody living in them. And there's 1, 2, 3 at least on our block that's been empty for quite a while, and there's nobody in them. I don't know what they're waiting for, but people are starting to go in, and it's, you know, even some are being burned, and it's. I think we can do better with filling those houses instead of having people wait on the waiting list forever. And like Ricky was also saying, the services, like for urban and all that, like we need to make sure that we provide services, proper services for urban, Queaquin, Timber Bay, Little Red. But the other idea that I was thinking about was other services, like when you give somebody a meal voucher, or you give somebody a check, or you pay their bill and all that. A lot of them go and sell their stuff to dealers and all that. So they should actually have more respect for the services that we provide. And also, the store was another issue. When you have prices that are high and going up and staying up, the store, people talk about the store and how it's how they can't really get too much for like what the prices are. So there's another issue there that needs to be focused on. And a store manager that we are still waiting for to be hired. We need a good store manager there. And the band stuff, like what we did here with the band appreciation, that was awesome to see, and it just don't see enough of that, eh? Like we have it on YouTube also, and the staff that are here, especially a long time, that need to be appreciated. Eh? They have been here for years and years, and they're not appreciated all the time. And to actually keep good staff is another strong idea that I had to make sure that the staff are treated properly so that they don't go work somewhere else when they're offered more money. And also the traditional programs, I'd like to see the land-based training, the land-based programs. And they're really helping our youth, and I'd like to, acknowledge them once in a while too. And the traditional culture that they teach. And it would be nice to actually start finding money for a cultural and language center in the future. And I think that that's an important idea that should be really focused on, because we need to keep our young people educated and not just start with an app. We can do more, but it's awesome to have that. And our interagency and our emergency preparedness, it's kind of in the air, and we're not too sure where it's at, and we've got to make sure that we remind people that there is one here. There is emergency preparedness, that there is interagency, and like even today, like nobody even knew that. A lot of people didn't know that we're doing this today, and they said, "What by-election and who's running?" So the community should be more informed, and there's different ways to do that, and I think we can be more creative on that. And also the cows and plows issue is coming up also, and I think you've heard of LRRR having done negotiations and all that, and Cumberland and a few other different ones. And it's going to come time where we have to do that also. And being a stickler on fine print, I'm pretty sure that you have to, you're not able to negotiate anymore after you've accepted the deal. Meaning, you can't bother the government anymore if you take the deal. And that's the way that it seems to be happening. And the whole idea of cows and plows or agriculture benefit is, it was a treaty promise over 100 years ago, and they've been stalling on giving us anything for it. So it's kind of like being shafted again if you take the deal and not able to make any other arrangement, maybe make any other negotiations at all with the government. Plus, we got to think about the young people in the 50, 100 years, and what we're going to leave them. Because if people say no to this deal, then they still have to negotiate somehow, and you could get a better one if there's a deal coming. And left. Yeah, maybe women and single parents should be another issue too, another topic where we need to advocate for single parents that are having a hard time, and women, and that are in the community and off the reserve. And one monkey wrench I'd like to throw in is when the elections come up, when they have a grade 12 rule that former elected leaders should be left out of that grade 12 rule, and they should let them run for office. And yeah, once again, we need to think about our self-esteem. We need to think about our self-empowerment. And I think that it's too bad that we have others that had their name in but didn't run, but it is a lot of work to get back on track to rerun again. Just finish up by saying that I'd like to ask for your support on November 18th as one of the councillors to fill this seat for Montreal Lake. So thank you. November 18th, vote for me.